We're all back from a little vacation. So now we're done with our summer vacation. We're done. The only vacation that's going to come up now is Suzette when she has her baby.
Which isn't really a vacation.
Well, I mean,
That's
for
a
her,
lot of
she's
work.
going to be gone. She'll be have maternity leave probably in 2 months or less.
In 2 months, I have 7 weeks left, which is just
Oh my gosh, that's
insane.
so fast.
I know.
I'm not ready yet.
I'm not ready either.
That baby's coming too fast.
I am, but I'm not.
How was the baby shower? I saw pictures, you and Kyle, and it looked like you were at some, in Dubai, in some mansion.
The baby shower that the Kardashians threw for her. It was so beautiful.
Thank you. It was a very bougie baby shower. And the reason why it was so over the top, it was because that was the venue that we were supposed to have our wedding at. And we canceled the wedding party because of the pandemic. So we had made some payments. And the owner, she's so sweet, Gabby, she was like, hey, how about you have your baby shower here? We'll take care of everything, like decorations, food. You'll have a photo booth, a dessert table. And we were like, oh, perfect. Yeah, might as well. Why let that money go to waste? So we'll do the baby shower there. And we can invite as many people as we want. And it was I walked in when I first saw it, and I was like, oh, my gosh. Yeah, second baby, it's going to be in the backyard for sure.
Well, I mean, that looked so insane. It looked like it was so over the top. What do you do with all that baby stuff now?
Give it to the baby.
Well, I mean, but
Put it in the nursery
where'd you put it all?
and get ready for little baby to come.
Yeah, we are probably 98% done with the nursery. So that's what I spent my entire week doing, just kind of setting everything up, which was really nice. But I was so happy that, Kyle, you were able to go and you played the games. The games were so dirty.
They were so funny.
They were so funny, though. We had such a good time. And it went by so fast. I was like, no, it's over already.
I legit thought I was going to die on the way to her shower because it was an hour and a half drive, and the entire way it was
Semis?
huge monsoon storm. I mean, it was
Yes.
pouring the entire way, and the freeway had warnings of standing water and hydroplaning, and I'm not that comfortable driving in that type of weather, just honestly. So I'm gripping the steering wheel and I'm 58 more exits. I can do this. Just jam out. Just turn on some music. There's 35 more exits. I can do this. And when I made it, I was like, yes, I made it alive. And then I got there and it was just it was so pretty. And it was almost like I got to see a different side of Suzette with her family and the closest friends. And I knew, I've met your mom before and I've met your friends before, but just to see everyone together in that element, it was so cool. And I just got to talk to people in her life. And it was just I just felt so lucky to be there. It was really cool.
My family was so starstruck, too. My
No,
niece was
they were not.
please introduce me to Kyle. So I took my niece, my goddaughter.
She's so cute. I felt starstruck when I met her. I was like, oh my God, you're in all Suzette's TikToks with her.
Hey, when you drove back, was it as scary? Or was
No,
it
it had stopped raining by that
good.
time. And I was like, oh, but I felt bad because I had to leave for a little bit in the middle of Suzette's shower because it was also my dad's 70th birthday. And they had planned a Zoom, I don't know, meeting. I don't want to call it a
so
meeting.
in the middle of the baby
In the
shower,
middle
you
of
had to
the
be on
shower,
a
I was
Zoom?
like, I gotta go. She's like, you're leaving? I'm like, no, I'm just going to the parking lot to say happy birthday to my dad.
If you had done the Zoom and your dad's like, what's going on? Baby shower. Are you not telling us something, Kyle?
I know. It's so funny. I actually posted something over the weekend. I was making a couple of onesies and everyone's like, are you pregnant? And I'm like, no. The people in the life of my life are having babies, not me.
You know what's
Having
funny
more.
about the rain that you're talking about? So,
It was so crazy.
we put a pool in our backyard a couple of years ago, and it's a disaster. The pool company was a disaster, right? They fought with me about stuff, and guess what? I was right. They were wrong. And now every time it rains, my house has potential of flooding.
I always think of you when it rains.
It's terrible.
'cause I think
It's
of
terrible.
Those videos that you post.
So one time a guy told me a couple of years ago I need to get sandbags to stop the rain, the water from flooding into our house. So the last one, probably right around the time that you were driving and it was raining, I thought I was home for a day in between basketball tournaments and going to San Diego for vacation. My wife was gone. I said, I'm going to go get sandbags because everyone says get sandbags. So I'm sick of this. So I went to a Lowe's and I feel like such a man walking into Lowe's. I've never been to a Lowe's.
What?
I love Lowe's.
How
You've
is that
never been to
possible?
Lowe's?
I've been to Home Depot, but I've never been to Lowe's.
Really?
So I walk into Lowe's, so I walk into Lowe's and I park by the garden area. I walk in and figure sand. So I walk in, hey man, you got sandbags? And they're like, lumber. I'm like, what? So lumber, by the way, is way on the other side of the garden area. So I walk over and I'm like, hey man, I'm gonna get some sandbags. In my mind, sandbags. Like when I picture a sandbag, I picture a bag like that you would see, gold coins in. You know what I mean? Like a bag. Do you know what I'm talking about? A sandbag.
I've gotten sandbags before when we did a little sandbox for the kids. And it's amazing how big and ginormous and heavy they are and how little it comes out.
So
Like,
when I go there, the sandbags there's empty bags, and then there's these massive bags of sand. You have to buy the massive bag of sand, and then you've got to put it in your car, and you got to go somewhere, and you got to go scoop the sand to put it in the bag, and then you take it to your house.
Oh, you didn't just put the massive bag of sand as your sandbag?
There's a huge 50-pound bag of sand.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I wanted cute little bags of sand. I wanted like
Little
like a money bag. I thought, boom, 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 boom. I was gonna put like 10 bags of sand outside my door, not these big, huge, ugly bags of sand. I had a visual, maybe a cartoon visual. So I grabbed 5 bags of sand. The lady's like, the 50-pound bags are out there, and I went out, looked at it, and I was like, pass.
What?
So that's how you protected your house, by just
I just
walking
left it.
into Lowe's?
I left it. I go, I think the rain's done.
No.
So I left Lowe's. I took a picture of the sandbags and the bags and I said to my wife, I go, forget this. Like, I'm not doing this, man.